What's good? I haven't uploaded in a minute. I just want to hop on here real quick about things that I've learned late. Like I should like common knowledge things I didn't know I was supposed to know. I like telling this to people. Overcooking pasta. I never knew you could do that. It took me. I forget who I was talking to, but I was talking to somebody and I was like, they were talking about overcooked pasta. I said, you can overcook pasta. I generally never knew you could overcook pasta. Like, how do you overcook pasta? Like, isn't it supposed to be soft? I didn't know noodle could be too soft. I love eating noodles. I've eaten noodles since I came out the womb, and it took me I think like 17 years to find out that you can overcook pasta. Like that's impossible. You can't overcook pasta. Like what happens when a noodle is too soft? You just don't eat it. Like the fork still goes through it. I think like I used to make pasta for myself all the time, and I never knew if it was overcooked, undercooked, whatever cooked, because as long my fork can go through it, I was eating it. It was probably I remember, but some of the noodles were probably too hard, some of them were too soft. But I never knew that it was poorly cooked pasta. Like that was one thing I'm late to learning. One thing was plastic came from like oil. I found this one out probably when I was like 12 or 13. But I still think that's crazy. I never knew that. I happened to, I was a Weeblo scout, and I went to throw my plastic, one of these water bottles. I went to throw it into the fire because who, like, preteens, I think a lot of people like watching things burn sometimes, and we were throwing leaves, sticks, branches, anything into the fire. And matter of fact, my family, we have a camp out yearly or whatever, and instead of having trash bags, we just throw everything that we don't need into the fire, and it just made sense to throw a water bottle into it. And then one of the adults was like, "No," I was like, "Why? It's trash. You throw it into the fire." He's like, "You don't do that," and he explained to me why. It's like, and well, matter of fact, he didn't tell me no until after I threw it into the fire. And when I did throw it up, the flame grew like it was like some roaring engine or something like that. And that's when I learned plastic came was made from like oil or gas like that. I wonder how much like why don't you just shove it into the car and watch the car run or something like that? Oh yeah, and I watched like a video of a guy. He made a machine that turned plastic into like diesel. What's another thing? Polyester isn't natural. I found this one out a while too. I never knew polyester. I thought polyester was like some form of cotton or something like that. I didn't realize it was a synthetic material. I think that's weird. Um, yeah. Oh, and it got me the idea. I want to go through. I found this. If you search up like did you knows, there's like a list of did you knows. I want to go through and read some of them and see if like I don't know like are they like crazy or not. Did you know infographics? The blood of lobsters is colorless. Colorless blood. Now, what does that look like? Like water? I wonder if you can like put like lobster blood in a cup next to like a cup of water and like have someone like me who's allergic to shellfish and be like, drink one to quench your thirst, or drink this one and you die because you're drinking lobster blood, which is a shellfish. And it was like that would be an amazing saw trap. Oh my goodness. Like imagine Jigsaw, he traps someone in like this hot room, and in order for them not to die, he has to like give them like like they have someone with a shellfish allergy, couple lobster blood, and then water. And one they will drink the water and they will survive, and the other they'll die. Like isn't that crazy? Wait, have me write the next Saw script. Actually, low key. Uh, Birds require gravity to swallow. That sounds like Like, no, that sucks. I feel like that'd be an awful thing for humans to have. Probably because I've never needed gravity. It just no sounds. It actually sounds awful. Um, Rabbits eat their feces. I didn't know that. My dog actually does the same thing. He doesn't do it anymore, actually. But when he was a puppy, like probably the first 2 years we had him, he always ate his feces. It was absolutely disgusting. It was it was like, you know, the how have you ever like saw the snake eating itself? Wait, no, I don't. I can't show. But there's like snake eating itself. That's what it was. It was just like poop it out and then he'd turn around and eat it. It was, eh. I'm so glad he stopped doing it. I have no idea why he stopped, but I'm glad he did. Spiders are not insects. I knew that they don't have 6 legs. Honey never spoils. No, I knew that. Um, Koalas, I knew that. Anything else interesting on this list? Pretty much showing this stuff I just read. 100 vocal cords. Would that mean like you'd be an amazing singer? Ooh, the human body part heals faster compared to other body parts. I actually knew this, and I have a fun story to tell because of it. So, I think I was around anywhere from 4 to 6, and I was eating dinner, I think, and me and my cousin were playing in the kitchen. I had a fork in my hand. I don't remember what happened after this. I just remember what my mom told me what happened after it, because I remember because I had to get rushed to the ER. Basically, we're running around the kitchen, and I think they were in the living room. So unsupervised. Those probably didn't expect us to be doing something that stupid. We running around the kitchen, and I fell, and the fork went through my lip right here, and into the bottom part of my tongue. I remember screaming and crying, and that's where my memory fades at because I don't remember anything after that. But what my mom told me, we went to the ER. I remember, I remember laying there in the ER waiting, or like that. My mom drove me. I remember driving there, and by the time the doctor had actually saw me, the wound had closed and healed. It had already started closing and healing itself to where it was no more blood, and it actually didn't scar. I don't have any scar to show for it. And that was actually one thing I did know. Um, Cows can I climb down? I mean, yeah. Wait, birds can't fly backwards? How many birds are the only birds that can fly? I never knew, but I could have sworn I seen an eagle flying backwards or something like that. That's so weird. Aztecs invented popcorn. I didn't know that. That'd be so cool. Butter popcorn in like 800 BC. The first phone book only had 50 names. A phone book only having 50 names. Is that even considered a phone book at that point? I don't know. I'm probably going to keep doing videos like this because I'm like peak unemployed. I mean, I have a job, but it's like I got the job and everything. It's just taking forever to get to the like process, but hopefully this will help fill my time until I get on the schedule. All right, peace out.